Hey, welcome to Wayward. This is a brand new roguelike available in early access right now on Steam from Unlok. Unlok has been kind enough to provide me with the press key that we are playing with today, so we're going to be running around doing a little crafting, trying to survive in this crazy roguelike. Unlike some other roguelikes out there right now, this one is actually pretty darn close to the general idea of Rogue, the game for which roguelikes are named. I rather enjoy that because I have years and years of playing those games and experience. I mean, I'm not kidding. I have well over 20 years, probably close to 30 years of playing Rogue, Moria, Angband, Sangband, Zangband, Tome, NetHack, whatever you name it. I've played those games for about as long as I can remember, it seems. So I am way at home playing this kind of game. No joke. I rather enjoy this stuff. This is a top-down game, as you can tell. It is turn-based, so we do have to watch what we are doing and be, yes, I know, I didn't mean to walk on that, careful of time and all of those sorts of things. Turn-based means you get to be a little more strategic in some instances with what you're doing and how combat works. But it also means that, in some ways, the game moves a little slower than others, but that's not a big deal in my book. I kind of prefer that, actually. That's, I don't know, sometimes... well, I guess I can go either way. I really like a lot of things, so I'm pretty easy to please, but you give me a game that's kind of like those old ones that I grew up on, and yeah, I'm kind of right at home. So we're going to just be jumping in here. As you can obviously tell, I'm kind of ignoring a little bit, or at least I'm not really explaining very well what's going on with the tutorial that's going on the left. Basically, this is trying to get us set up to the point that, yeah, I know, I've kind of done a lot of stuff, thank you, that we can learn how to survive by going through this tutorial. The sad part is, I have gone through this tutorial many times, and I've actually tried to record this video many times because there's one little thing that drives me bonkers that I'm sure I'm just missing in the options somewhere, and that's the ability to disable movement with the mouse button. Oh, that drives me up the wall, which is a shame because aside from that one dumb little thing, which is as much my fault as anything else, if not entirely my fault, I just can't seem to get over that, and I keep killing myself. I'll explain how momentarily. So right now we are looking for a raw meat item because we're going to need to make some food. That's how you survive. You gotta eat, right? And in this game, starting off anyway, like many other survival games, what are you over there? A branch and seaweed. Huh, let's go collect those, why not? Collect some seaweed, pick up the branch, and then let's go ahead and collect the seaweed, why not? Seems like a good idea. But like other survival games, and this is absolutely a survival game, which is one of the things that sets it apart from Angband and the like, You need food, you need water, you need to watch your stamina, you need to watch your health, you need to watch all those things. And yes, I know in Angband you do actually have to watch food, but that's it. It doesn't have crafting, it doesn't have this crazy in-depth crafting that this game has. And you'll see as we go along here and progress further through the tutorial, assuming I can find something to kill, that there is a ton of stuff you can do with crafting. That's not going to work. Oh, that'll work. That's a meat item right there. Going to have ourselves a giant rat. I'm hitting spacebar just to pass time. All right, corpse carving. Do we have any sharp stones? We do. I don't want to waste my shovel on doing that, but you know, whatever, it's all good. Stone arrowhead. So we have a raw meat item. Now we need to craft a couple wooden poles. To do that, we're going into our crafting box. That's this guy down here I just closed and reopened. You just click on something and you do it. And theoretically, as long as, you are successful, bottom left-hand corner, it tells you whether you are successful, you'll end up with stuff. I bet you're seawater, crud. You're probably seawater. I don't know that I've seen it because I wasn't paying attention for it just yet. Are you? You're seawater too, crud. I'm trying to watch for a nice pool of water. Let's pick that seaweed up. Why not? And when I say a pool of water, I don't mean seawater, I mean fresh water, because this game, as I said, it's a survival game, and true to more games than not, you actually have to pay attention to things like drinking seawater. Oh, look at that. That's a tiny little freshwater pool right there, but that might end up being big enough. I don't know. We'll have to see. Some stones. What are you? Rocks with iron. Oh, that would be really good if we can get to the point where we have some better tools, we might be able to make some use out of that. Let's go and grab that shale. Why not? Oh, that was a large rock. I'm sorry. I thought it was shale. Oh, we got a lot of stuff from that swing right there. These are caves right here. That's a cave entrance. We're not going to go into those anytime soon. We have many, many basic things we need to do first. I wonder, just out of curiosity, if you could combine those items, those pools right there, to get a larger pool. I don't know if that would work. Come here, rabbit. I want to hunt you down and eat you. Come back. Come on. There we go. Come on. There we go. Kill the rabbit. So let's go ahead and continue on with the tutorial, since we are kind of at that point now where we can do that. We need to make a hand drill. A hand drill, of course, is going to be used to start a fire. There's our hand drill. Now we need a log now. So let's find a tree in poor condition. There's one right there. It's going to be the fastest way to get a log. There is a log, so we'll go ahead and complete that quest. Need to craft some tinder and kindling, because you need those items to start the fire. We have those now, and we need some more rocks. We got rocks, so now we can actually build a campfire. We're going to do that. Craft a campfire. That is done. And now we need to place a campfire. So now we kind of need to decide whereabouts we want to start to set up shop. This area actually looks pretty good to me. I don't know if it's good, but it looks pretty good to me. There's a lot of stuff around, a lot of things that I think I like. We'll just kind of move up in here just to see what's going on. Kind of run around. Are you iron? You're talc. I'm not sure what talc is used for in the game. You are limestone. I imagine that would be pretty good to build with. We do have these little freshwater, I don't want to call them ponds, but it is an area with fresh water, and that'll be good for really quick and easy water, which is not a bad thing. If we zoom out a little bit, we can see the map as we've uncovered it thus far. So I'm going to go ahead and build right up in here, I think. So let's go ahead and run right through here. We're just going to wind our way into the forest area a little bit. And then let's go ahead and set up shop. Maybe somewhere like right back in here. Where do we want to put this fire? Let's go ahead and put the fire in the corner. That might not be the best place, but I think it's the best chance of me not walking on it. Left click or otherwise. Oh, look at that. Started it on the first try. Holy cow. Complete that quest. Now we need to cook some meat. We're going to cook some meat. Failure, failure. Cooked meat. And let's go ahead and cook some tainted meat too, just because we can. How are we doing with water stuff? We have a clay jug of desalinated water, so we're actually okay on water right now, and we're going to drink that. I have used a lot of energy. So there we go. We can see we restored some health and some stamina, hunger, that sort of stuff. We're going to complete that quest. Now we need to make a needle item. To do that, we're going to take these bones we have, we're going to turn them into a bone pole, into a sharpened bone, and then into a bone needle. There we go. So we got a needle, just like that. We have some cordage. Now we need to make string. Cordage would be stuff like stripped bark or sometimes roots, sometimes it's just a variety of different things. We're going to go ahead and make some string. You can see the plant roots and the stripped bark. That's what is going to be used. And if we highlight this one, it's going to be the seaweed is going to be used to make string. So there we go. I'm glad we collected that seaweed after all. Now we need some smooth rocks, which means we need to take that guy and make him smooth, and then we need to collect another rock. So let's just go ahead and start off with, let's put that branch down there. We can actually use that branch to collect stuff. We'll make that smooth rock. There we go. We'll just slowly start beating on that one, because I think the idea might be to mine this out at some point and use this as usable living space. So we have a couple of smooth rocks. Now we need to craft a mortar and pestle. So there we go. We'll try doing that. First try. Gotta love it. Now we need some tannin. You can see we're using the mortar and pestle, and it needs some tree bark, which we do have. And we got some tannin. Look at that. We are just trucking along here. Time to make a leather hide. I don't have any. How have I not managed to collect a hide at this point? Bizarre. You know what? Since we have the stuff, no, we don't. Never mind. It went away. We need a rock here. Let me just grab a rock right quick. There we go. There's a rock. I'm going to make a helmet. I have this animal skull. Let's make an animal skull cap. And we'll just go ahead and equip that. That'll give us just a touch of protection. I figure why not? So we need a leather hide now. So we need to find another rabbit, another rat, something along those lines that will give us a hide. There's another animal skull. Sure, we'll take it. And yet another animal skull. I don't know what we're going to do with those, but I suppose we shall take them. Why not? This might take a little while to find something. I don't know. I'm not always having the best luck when I'm trying to find something to kill. It seems like if you stick with the forest, that's kind of your best bet. So maybe we shouldn't have gone this way. I'm kind of actually heading out of the forest. I realize that. Probably should have gone the other way to go explore other parts of the forest, but there could be rats over here too. I mean, it's not to say that there won't be anything over here. Aside from a shark, which there's no way we're going to go after. Oh, look at that. Got a nice snowy biome. Can I gather snow? Can I drink snow? Ha! That is awesome right there. Holy cow. I just drank some snow. That is killer. I like that. This is the first time I found snow. I have many, many turns into this game already. That's the first time I've seen snow, so cool. I like snow. Snow and I are friends. Let's go ahead and get around here. Maybe we'll find something on this side. We've kind of gone around whatever this mountain is in the center. Just, yeah, you can kind of see about where we're at. Can really zoom in and get the really nice close-up view. Old school graphics don't necessarily hold up to super in-depth unless you really enjoy seeing each individual pixel, but, you know, this game isn't about that. This is really about the experience. I gotta say, it hits that mark pretty darn well. It really does. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up that rock. Come on, creature to slay. Man, we are not having any luck. Thing is, I kind of know where it's going to go from here, because as I believe I've said, I've done this multiple times. What are you? A raw cod. You know what? That's free fish. Let's take that. We can cook that up, I'm sure. Assuming we can cook it up before it spoils. That'll be the key. I don't know how it's doing. 5 out of 5. Where's its decay? 917. I don't know how quickly that goes down. 912. So we have a little while with it. Man, I am just having no luck. Rocks with coal. Didn't mean to walk into that. Well, let's keep going around this way, because this gets closer to the forest over here. And maybe there's something wandering around aside from a snake. Because that's not really going to help us out here. Don't bite me, snake. I like snakes. Don't bite me. Yeah, I think it's fine. We left it way in the dust. Come on, man. Not a rat, not a... Oh, what are you? You're a rat. Perfect. Let's kill the rat, and I can't see it, but presumably there is a corpse back there. We'll go ahead and carve it up. Crud. No hide. Man. No love from the giant rats. That's a shame. Man, night is going to be coming on pretty soon, too. Not joking about that. Well, it's getting to be night, so I'm not even going to worry about finding anything to kill and make a water skin at this point. I've been wandering around and I can't find a single thing. I am not joking. Well, okay, I found a spider, but that's all I was able to find. And my raw cod decayed. I should have gone and cooked that. Oh well, too late now. Definitely too late now. You can see that, oh, my raw tainted meat has decayed too. Oops. You can see that the light around me is getting considerably smaller. Yeah, that means it's nighttime, so we can't really see a whole lot. Can't see very far. There's a slime right there. Slime tramples thistle into the ground. All right, you go do that, slime. I think, yep, there we go. I was going to say, I think what we did is we put our campfire down over here. So we're going to go ahead and go back to this guy, and we're going to try and start it again because it is night, and we can at least kind of start working on some other stuff that, well, not specifically on the to-do list for the tutorial, we can at least kind of get started on some of that stuff. Rotten meat. Well, we could compost it. That's not going to help us out much. Going to make another couple wooden poles. We're going to do a hand drill. There we go. Let's see if we... No, don't walk into that, you dummy. Don't do that. At least it wasn't lit this time. And we don't have any kindling, so I probably can make some kindling. I have all sorts of stuff on me. There are plenty of things we can do. I was just trying to follow the tutorial so you can kind of see... I don't have any tinder now. Of course I don't have any tinder. So you could see kind of how things go. But apparently now I don't have any fuel. Man, give me fuel, give me fire. Jeez, come on. Let's go knock this tree down. There's some fuel, and we're now encumbered, so basically taking twice as many moves to do anything. Oops, don't do that. That was bad. Come on, we can get this fire started. Come on, I want to say that I did start the fire. Don't tell me I didn't start the fire. Start it! There we go. We got some light. We need to cook up a spider, since that was the one thing that I was able to find and kill, but it doesn't really give much food. So that's kind of a shame. Guess we can make some pemmican from some of this junk. 2 meat, a utensil, and a fire source. Sure, let's make some pemmican. And we're going to go ahead and eat that right now because we don't have much for food. We gained some thirst. You don't want to gain thirst. That's a bad thing. Yeah, don't gain thirst. That's no fun. So, just to kind of talk about some of the other things we can do. You know what? Here, let's go ahead and make a stone knife just to have another weapon. Why not? Instead of using a stick. Yes, that works. And here, let me go ahead and sort this. I'll just sort by group. That helps me out just to see what we have here. So 3 tree bark. It's nice and dark. Can't really see anything, which is good. Grab some tree bark, and we're going to make, if I can grab some tree bark and not twigs. Tree bark, there we go. We're going to make some bark leggings. That's right, we're going to make some armor out of tree bark. Why not? We'll put those guys on there. And if we look here, we can make some more with 6 tree bark, which actually means quite a bit more because we also need to make some string. So we'll go ahead and do that. Let's see if we can get some tree bark from this. Just taking a look at what we have here. All right, we actually have enough to make a chest. You know what? We're going to go ahead and do that. Let's do that right now because that's going to be helpful later on. If not right now, too, because we can dump some of this stuff. Look at that. I love that you get a little bit of light, too. You get the nice orange amber glow of the firelight. I rather like that. So let's go ahead and pop the chest down. We're going to build that guy right there. We can walk into it, and you can see that we can start storing a bunch of junk in there, like animal skulls. If we right-click on it, it'll just dump it right in there. We don't need those feathers. Although we could actually make... Do we have a bow? We could look into making a bow, and we could make some arrows with those. We don't need all of these stones. So we're going to throw all those guys in there. They just weigh a lot and hold us down right now. They're not particularly helpful. Bunch of rotten meat. I guess I can't make any more pemmican. What do I need to do that? I already forgot. Pemmican! Oh, I guess rotten meat doesn't count. I can't unrotten it, so... maybe we'll leave that in there too, because that's not going to do me any good right now. We're not ready to start composting, I don't think. Probably not. Thistle seeds we don't need. Some rocks, the twigs, the rest of the stuff. Amber we don't really need right now, so at least I don't think we do. We can go ahead and leave that stuff behind. So that actually freed up quite a bit of inventory space. And then just for kicks, if I go over to this guy, I haven't quite... here, let's go ahead and do that. And we're going to make a wooden pole, and we're going to ignite that. And theoretically, a lit pole torch, I can put that guy right there. And look at that, we get a little bit of additional range, not much. Now, I don't know what happens if I bump into the tree. Is it going to light it on fire? No. I'm glad it didn't, but I gotta admit, I wasn't sure what was going to happen there. Hadn't tried to do that specifically just yet. So I'm grabbing some wood here because we're going to do a little bit of building. We're not going to be able to finish everything today, but you can see to make a wall, you need 3 logs, which we have 4 of, and you need a sharpened item. In this case, sharpened stone, sharpened rock, whatever. Those all work just fine. So we're going to go ahead and make a wooden wall, And because these things are so redonkulously heavy, 15 pounds a pop, because it's basically a bunch of wooden logs, we're going to go ahead and place that somewhere. We're going to place that guy, we're going to place it right, not like that. Let me try again. I hit the wrong button. Like that. The idea being that we're going to put a door right here. So let's go ahead and make a door. And yes, I completely realize the rest of this is open, but we will close that off and add some doors eventually too. It's just we have to start somewhere, so I figured we would go ahead and start right here. Why not? So let's go ahead and chop this tree down. How's my stone knife doing? Not too poorly here. Feel myself getting stronger. If I bring up my skills, can see how those guys are going. And then what is my... I don't remember which key is for my stats. Not that one. Is it... Nope. Although that'll tell me right there. Where are my stats? Skills X. Okay, I'm sure it's right there and I'm not seeing it. Inventory. Oh, maybe you can't bring it up then. Maybe it's just at the end of skills and I just didn't scroll down far enough. Okay, well, whatever. It's fine. I'm not overly concerned about that. Keep chopping. We do need to make some more tools, though, at the very least. Let's go ahead and make that door. So that is a wooden door right there. And yes, I know we need to rest, so we will be doing that momentarily, too. We're going to have to stoke the fire a little bit, I suspect. We're going to go ahead and place that door. Where are you? Did I not create the door? I sure didn't. Let's try that again. There we go. I am wearing myself into exhaustion, which actually damaged me. You'll notice that I lost a little bit of health right there. So we're going to build that door. Wall connects nicely. I like that. Let's go ahead and see if fire is very healthy. We're going to go ahead and stoke it just a little more with a couple of sticks. And then I'm going to turn away and I'm going to rest because I need some stamina. So there we go. Rested for a few minutes. Back up to 40 stamina. I'm going to rest again. I know, I'm getting dehydrated. I can go take care of the water problem in just a minute. We do have a clay jug, so it's not like we can't go collect some fresh water to take care of that. Food is really actually the problem right now because there's really not much around. Oh, I should have... oh, well. Maybe I should have taken my pole and turned that off, so to speak, but that's okay. Here, just for kicks right now, this is going to get rid of this entire freshwater pond area. There you go. You can see it's gone, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and go through here. How do I do that? I don't know how to interact with that. I thought I could just walk through. Oh, Q. Open door. Duh. That's right. Sorry, I wasn't thinking about that. Clearly, I wasn't thinking about that. Let's go ahead and cook up some purified water. There we go. We'll just go ahead and drink that right now. And then let's go ahead and stoke this fire a little bit. We're going to throw a log on it. That's enough to get it back to being very healthy, which means we can go back out here. I'm going to leave the door open because there's no reason to close it right now. That would be silliness at this point. Let's make a pole. We need to make some stripped bark. Let's make some string, and then let us make... Where are you? I actually wanted to make an axe. We need 2 sharpened rocks for that. So here, give me another rock. Sharpened rock. Stone axe. We've hit a milestone. We've crafted 250 items. Not all on this one, I tell you that much. Throw that axe down there, and I'm going to go ahead and continue chopping down some trees and stuff, and I will catch you on another one when maybe we will find something to kill so we can make a water skin and actually continue on with the tutorial so you can see what it's like to desalinate seawater, because it's a pretty interesting process, actually. I really enjoy it. But that's going to have to be it for right now, so I will catch you on another one. Until then, thanks for watching. See you later.